Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and today I'll be talking about my acne journey and follow up with my skincare routine. So I've always had a few pimples here and there around 6th grade through 8th grade, so all through middle school. And I did go visit the dermatologist for topical cream, which is cream treating acne for the skin, but I would watch YouTube videos of other people's skincare routine, buy their products that they recommended, and then mix that with the topical cream that I got from the dermatologist, not use it consistently, and just not do anything really helpful for my skin. It got worse and worse, and I didn't realize that using multiple active ingredients that are in the products can undo what they claim that they do, or even make your skin even worse because all of the chemicals can make your skin more inflamed. So this is what my skin looked like around middle school, and it was mainly blemishes and pimples around my forehead area. And last year around summer 2020, my skin started to get a lot worse, so it's moved from my forehead and down to my cheeks, and this is what my skin looked like. So I wanted to restart my whole skincare routine and try to keep it as minimal as possible and listen finally to the dermatologist. So I started using what the dermatologist prescribed me, Tretinoin, and I believe this really saved my skin and really helped get rid of all the acne that I had. So what Tretinoin is a form of vitamin A which you can only get prescribed from the dermatologist, and vitamin A, also known as a retinoid, comes in many different forms. You could get retinol, which is also a type of retinoid, over the counter, so you could buy it at any pharmacy, but it is a little weaker than what Tretinoin is. And I got prescribed Tretinoin 0.05%, and this percentage ranges from 0.1 to 0.01, so I got right in the middle. Tretinoin was first made historically to treat acne and help smooth the surface of the skin, and it was later realized that it has a lot more beneficial effects on the skin, like it reduces the appearance of wrinkles and discoloration, which is why a lot of products that have retinoid in it today market it for anti-aging products. It also promotes collagen production, which is the most abundant protein in our body, which can be found in our bones, muscles, skin, tendons, and it helps strengthen and it gives structure, and within the skin it gives the youthful and plump look. It also unclogs your pores and decreases the output of sebum, which is one of the biggest factors of acne. And the number one thing that it treats acne with is it speeds up cell turnover, or also known as cell renewal, which is the balance between cell growth and cell death. So usually our skin sheds its dead skin, which is on the surface of the skin, in a span of about 30 days. But with Tretinoin, the dead skin at the surface sheds at a faster rate, which is about 14 to 21 days. So typically Tretinoin is used over a long period of time before you actually see the results. And there's a time in between called purging, which a lot of people go through, which is when the skin reacts to the specific active ingredient, which in this case is Tretinoin, that triggers the cell turnover. And it looks like your skin is getting worse and it's breaking out, but it's actually the opposite. So all the excess sebum and your clogged pores and the old cells underneath is rising to the top from the use of Tretinoin, and so it seems like your skin's getting worse. And the skin stops purging once the renewed cells and the younger cells come to the top and the surface of your skin gets smoother. And now time for my skincare routine. Okay, hair's up. So I always start off with a cleanser to remove all the dirt and grime from my face from the day. Making sure I get every crevice of my face. after I wash my face, I always follow up with a toner. Sometimes I use a cotton pad and rub it across my face with the toner just to make sure that I got rid of all the dirt on my face that the cleanser didn't get. But other times I just put it on my hand and pat it on my face just to reintroduce moisture back into my skin and also prepare my skin for the steps that follow. Toners can also have active ingredients in them, but in this case, this toner doesn't have active ingredients just because I know that I'm using tretinoin, but instead it claims to calm the skin and has a pH of 5.5, which is what the skin's pH is. And next I use tretinoin, and I make sure to get only a small amount because having a bigger amount doesn't mean that it's going to work more effectively. It actually can lead to more irritation and dryness to the skin. So I just dot a few dots around my face and rub it. And sometimes when I have pimples on my face, I go in with a spot treatment which directly targets your pimples. So I go in and directly put it on my pimple. And in the mornings, I always make sure to use SPF or sunscreen because tretinoin does have optimal working conditions, and in the sun it gets denatured and it becomes unstable, which can make your skin even worse. Which is why tretinoin comes in tubes like these instead of transparent tubes, because it doesn't get the exposure from the sun, and it's usually recommended only for night use. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and thank you for listening to my acne journey and my skincare routine. Bye! My nose is bleeding. Oh my gosh.